Today we are making the perfect ribs. And when I say perfect ribs, for me, a perfect rib is something that has a really great crispy crust on the outside, but is so tender and juicy on the inside. And that's exactly what I'm going to make for you today. So first off, a lot of people don't do this step, and this really helps. There's a membrane on the bone side of these ribs. You definitely want to get that off. So you can take some shears or a knife, and if you just start to kind of pull with a paper towel, because this stuff is slick, hopefully it'll come off pretty easily. I have spent a lot of time pulling off membrane that took way too long. Let's start on this end. I got these ribs from the farmer's market over the weekend. And for some reason they were cut in half, but who cares? Alright. Okay, you see that? Yes, it's coming off well. Awesome. You just want to pull this off. Pulling off this membrane is going to allow our dry rub to really flavor the meat better, and also it's going to make it a little more tender. Yay! This one's awesome. It's coming right off. Okay. Yes. Awesome. Also, if there's any like just huge, ridiculously fatty chunks, I throw those out, but I do want to keep a good layer of fat on the ribs because that's what's going to give it flavor and some extra moisture. So, the way we're going to do this is I am taking this dry rub. Here are the ingredients to that. Alright, I started sprinkling on a little too early. First you want to pat this dry on both sides. And then you want to add the rub. And you want to make this rub thick, alright? You want it to cover it completely. So you're going to put a whole lot of rub on there. And you're going to rub the rub right in. Some people say massage the meat. I hate that saying. I mean, if you're massaging meat that you're about to eat, it's dead. It doesn't care. I hate that word. You're just rubbing it in. You're not doing anything fancy. Alright, flip. Coat the other side. Now these ingredients is enough for about 3 pounds of ribs. This is about how much this is. Maybe a little less. But it looks like I've got a little extra seasoning here. So I would say this is enough for 3 to 4 pounds of ribs easily. Just make sure everything is completely covered. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to do bone side down because I want the fattier part to kind of soak and let that fat drip through the meat while it's in the oven. What we're going to do is we're going to let this sit out for at least 30 minutes. So really, if you let this sit for like 4 to 6 hours in the fridge and let these flavors marinate into the meat, it will make your meat a little more flavorful. I'm too hungry, I'm not going to do that, but I normally do. So again, I'm going to wait at least 30 minutes until this is room temperature, and then we'll just talk about the oven stuff next. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes. What we're going to do now is place foil over all of these beautiful ribs. And we're covering these in foil so that when it's cooking in the oven, it stings and has all that moisture, keeping it very tender and juicy on the inside. So I've got the oven preheated to 300 degrees. I'm going to cook these for 2 hours at 300 degrees, completely covered with the foil the whole time. After that is when we're going to do the magic on the grill, but we've got 2 hours till then, so let me get this in the oven and see you in 2 hours. Finally, it's been 2 hours and I'm starving, so here's where the stuff gets awesome. I don't have a charcoal grill. If you have a charcoal grill, more power to you. Put some hickory chips in there or whatever your favorite chips are. If you don't have a charcoal grill, don't fear. What I've discovered, I've had this on high heat for about 10 minutes, and if you just put some hickory chips in some foil right there in your grill, it gives that same smoky flavor. I mean, this smells amazing already, and I don't even have meat on it yet. It's all you need. This is still going to give it that amazing smoky hickory awesomeness. So all we're going to do now, we're almost ready to eat is I'm going to take our ribs that have been cooking at 300 degrees for 2 hours in the oven, covered in foil, so now they are cooked all the way through. They are tender and juicy, but I want that crispy exterior. So we're going to take our meat, hopefully it doesn't just fall apart because it is extremely tender, and I'm going to sear it for about 10 minutes. We will flip it over at least a couple times. After 10 minutes though, we're going to go another 20 where I am putting my favorite barbecue sauce on. I have not made my own. I just use Sweet Baby Ray's. Use whatever barbecue sauce you like. And then we will be basting for 20 extra minutes so that we get a really sugary, caramelized, amazing exterior to these ribs. So 30 total minutes on the grill. Now you can obviously adjust that. I like mine a little extra charred, so take them off whenever you think they look perfect for you. They are cooked, they are safe to eat at any point. And I'll wait 10 minutes and we'll start adding some of that barbecue sauce. Okay, it's been almost 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and show you. I just flipped these. They're very warm. Now again, this was the bone side. It's going to look a little more burnt just because there's not as much meat there. Don't let that scare you. But, sorry y'all, this is, those wood chips are awesome. What we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start putting some barbecue sauce on the side that we have charred very well. And we're going to cook these another about 20 minutes, and I will flip them occasionally. I might flip them every 5 minutes. I want just to make sure everything is cooked evenly and I'm not burning anything. But barbecue sauce has sugar in it, especially the sweet kind like I like, and you are going to get some good dark char marks because that sugar is going to caramelize. That's a good thing. Don't let it worry you. But like I said, if you don't like things as done as I do, you can take these off whenever you're ready. They are fully cooked. They are safe to eat. I'm going to stir these up a little bit. I think the bottom of them are burnt. Yeah. In fact, I might replace these old ones with some new ones. Good idea. If your chips are burning, you can replace them. Throw them out. Put some new stuff in there. It'll be alright. Okay. I'm going to let this go another 20 minutes. Flipping occasionally. I'll show you the finished product. Finally, we are ready to eat. Okay, so in a nutshell, what I did was, you saw me baste one side of that barbecue sauce. After 5 minutes, I turn it over, baste it. 5 minutes, turn it over, baste a little more. 5 minutes, turn it over, baste a little more. And now we're finally done. I will have to say, I've only bought ribs from like Kroger before. These are my first like, you know, healthy, local, farm-raised, beautiful pigs. And those pigs were fat and happy. Do you see how much they shrank? Clearly there was a lot of fat in there, which is a fantastic thing. But they're a little small. Anyway, we're going to cut into them. I cut off one piece that looks really good already. Oso thinks they smell really good. He's trying to be a little sly about it. But if you want to take a look at that char, okay? It looks burnt. It's not burnt, y'all. That's just perfect caramelization. I did let them, after I took them off the grill, they've been sitting for about 10 minutes. Still hot. I'm about to get a knife after this. Oh, okay. That's all I wanted. I'm going to kind of pull it apart. See that middle? I can see the juices. That crust is super crispy, but that meat, it doesn't fall off the bone. Good ribs should not just fall off the bone, but they're tender enough that they pull off very... Also, calm down. Shh. He's getting anxious. They pull off pretty easily. And I'm going in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy, okay. I've made good ribs before, but I think buying this at the farmer's market, I mean that flavor is unlike anything I've ever had. It is so good. Okay. Let me think about it for a second. Super crispy on the outside, but then my gosh, the juices I'm getting biting into that meat is ridiculous. And there's a little sweet, a little heat. It's very smoky. Thank you, paprika. Thank you, smoked chips. This is awesome, y'all. I mean, seriously. Come here, so you want some? Do you like it? I think he likes it. Y'all, this is great. Please make ribs like this. You won't regret it. Thanks for watching. Now I'm gonna eat the ribs.